everybody. Today we'll be answering a few questions based on grammar 1. Now in grammar 1 we know that we've learned parts of speech. Parts of speech being noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition and interjection. So let us get started with answering a few questions based on the same topic. Choose the best option to fill in the blank. These are questions from 1 to 15. First one says, I borrowed a dash bike and went into town in the lunch break. The answer to this is, I borrowed a friend of mine's. The apostrophe is ought to be placed after mine. Hence, the answer is the second option. If you can win his attention, dash for you. The correct phrase is the second one. So much the better for you. That's the correct idiomatic expression. If the decision dashed before he arrived, he would have been furious. If the decision had been taken before he arrived, because your other clause is in the conditional perfect, the if clause should be in the past perfect form, which is had been taken. Did you really understand all that he said? Did you understand all that he said? That here acts as a conjunction and joins two clauses. Dash your house repainted every year. Do you have? Do you have is similar to do you get? Women had to fight hard to gain dash equality. It is no word required because here equality is used in the abstract as an abstract noun and does not need a determiner. The old lady came near to dash of pneumonia, but to everyone's amazement she pulled through. Came near to dying of pneumonia. You need to follow it by a participle. I take great exception, dash the implication that I was not telling the truth. I take great exception to the implication that I was not telling the truth. The president resigned, the whiff of the scandal remained nevertheless, which means in spite of. That is the word which shows contrast. Only on very rare occasions, dash an appearance before midday. Whenever you have only and such negative adverbs, you invert the word order. So would the old lady make? Ask you to change your mind about handing in your notice, we would be happy for you to stay with us. Were you to change your mind? Whenever we make a wish or a hypothetical statement, we always use were you. He escaped by a hair's breadth. The correct idiom here is hair's breadth. He crept in dash his parents should wake up. The correct answer here is less, which means so that not. So he crept in so that his parents would not wake up. By the time you're my age, you dash your mind. By the time you're my age, this is future perfect tense, you will probably have changed your mind. It was the collapse of the dot-com boom that finally did for him. To do for is an idiomatic expression which means to defeat, ruin, or kill. The dog bit her finger. The underlined pronoun has which following combination of person, place, and number. So her is nothing but third person, singular and possessive. No one was happy with the result of the test. Thus we recheck the data. It contains a conjunctive adverb. Thus is a conjunctive adverb which forms a relationship that of cause and effect. John was happy with the result. He wanted to reject is a coordinating conjunction. It coordinates two clauses. Which is John was happy with the results. He too wanted to reject the data. It is drinking far too much for a person of his size. Is nothing but auxiliary or helping verb. This kind of patient normally spends his day blaming himself for the mistakes he didn't make. It is a reflexive pronoun. Just like reflexive or self pronouns are used when the action in the verb reflects back to the subject itself. While I have no reservations about hiring her, I don't think we can afford the kind of salary that she will probably demand. The word while is an example of subordinate conjunction as it introduces the subordinate clause. Each of the dogs have a pedigree. The verb agreement is which of the following? It is incorrect. Whenever you have each, everyone, everybody, you use a singular subject and a singular verb. So subject will always take a singular verb. Mary helped Bill with his homework. The underlined word, which is Bill, is classified as direct object. It is direct object of the verb helped. Bill looked sad for someone who was graduating. It is clearly classified as predicate adjective because sad is an adjective and it is in the predicate form. My father sent me pictures of his new motorcycle. The underlined word is clearly classified as direct object. Pictures is the direct object of the verb sent. Sitting in the hot day all day is not my idea of good time. The underlying word is correctly classified as a gerund. Sitting functions as a noun here, hence it's a gerund. Thinking that I was dialing the number of my new girlfriend, I made a mistake and called my old girlfriend instead. The underlined word here is classified as a participle. It functions more like a modifier that is an adjective. Hence, it's participle. What is true of the following example? Dr. Adams apologizes after he slams the door. It contains an adverbial clause which is after. After he slams the door, shows the time, hence adverbial clause. Which of the following is both logically and grammatically all above are correct? All sentences are correct. How could you make the following example prescriptively correct? Bring your dictionary to class each day as you will need a conjunction which is because or as after day. So bring your dictionary to class or each day because you will need it. Answering these quickly now. Which of the following word is an example of preposition? It is into. Which of the following words is an example of an interjection? It's but obvious. It is ouch. Which of the following words is an example of a conjunction? It is and. That's a coordinating conjunction. Which of the following is an example of a verb? Don't get confused. It is tastes. Tastes is a singular verb, giving us an action. Which of the following word is an example of an adjective? Numbers are also adjectives, so it's 15. The part of speech of the capitalized word is which of the following? The usher closed the door. Closed is the action, so it's the verb. Farmers had very poor crops this year. Very is describing an adjective. An adverb can describe an adjective, so very is an adverb. Everyone met at the field house. Everyone is replacement of the people who were there, so it's a replacement of a noun, hence a pronoun. Have you heard the good news? Good is describing the noun news, so an adjective describes a news, hence good is an adjective. The cat knocked a vase off the shelf. It is an adverb. Of means from the shelf, hence it's an adverb. Thank you.